How's it going, everyone? Cow Kings here for another fantastic video. Okay, so before I begin, let me start off by first and foremost saying thank you all for watching, thank you all for subscribing, commenting. I will come out with more gaming videos soon, but my mouse is motherfucking broken. Let's go and take a bait. So, now I'm going to show you something really cool that I picked up from Walmart. This is vegetable glycerin USP 99.5%. Skin soak and aromatherapy bath preserves leaves and flowers, but this is what they use in your e-liquids and shit. I've never found any problem vaping it. It almost got tastes kind of like corn syrup almost, if that makes sense. It's not the best tasting. It's really thick, so you might want to add water to dilute it, but this will make your e-juices last a lot longer. I recommend adding this with a really strong e-juice, kind of like as a topping almost, to sort of stretch it out and increase the VG in your e-juice. But yeah, as you can see, 177 milliliters compared to your 100 milliliter $25 bottle. It's pretty good. I like it a lot, but it's definitely not my first go-to. But this is for if you're budget vaping. Obviously no nicotine. Let's go ahead and take another hit and show you what it's about. Now, I like vaping. Whenever I vape, I always like using bud, you know. Shatter and stuff is your oils and stuff will be the easiest to turn into vapable liquid. Comes off a really good taste in my opinion, but a lot of people don't like it. Keep in mind, everything I say is very subjective. It's all my silly personal opinion. Now, if you're going to get an e-liquid, I strongly recommend getting the premium e-juices, because the most important part of vaping in my aspect, in my point of view, is making sure that you have a really good e-liquid. I don't know if you noticed, but I shaved my mustache off. Tell me what you think down in the comments if you like that or not, or if I should grow it back out. Oh yeah, very smooth. I still get choked up sometimes. I don't know what that is. It could be an allergy to PG, or it could be some artificial flavorings. I don't know. But I'm definitely probably going to switch to some e-liquids that have at least 80 VG here in the near future. Valor Goose, I know I've given them a lot of shit, but they have a premium e-juice line, so I'm going to go ahead and try that out, see what that's like. Cheers, friends. So, let me go ahead and talk to you a little bit about something I saw on Variant Comics, where he claims Superman is the strongest and why I disagree. Now, there can be an argument made that Superman is the strongest, but if that's the case, he'd never lose. It's just that simple. Another thing is, people say Superman can... my buddy Jackson made this argument. At first I thought I agreed, where Superman can change the molecular density of molecules and stuff because of how he caught a plane in a movie. But keep in mind, everybody's interpretation of powers, abilities, Superman from the writers always differ, so even that's the case, that's only one version of Superman. So I'll give the benefit of the doubt. But here's why I think differently. There's no statements, there's nothing else besides pure headcanon on that. Yes, there's science behind that, but unfortunately, I don't think the writers thought that far out into it. Sort of like how sometimes Dragon Ball Z will have something happen, like with the power scaling, and the writers clearly didn't think that far out into it. Do you remember the scene when Goku gets hit with a rock as a Super Saiyan in the filler anime, and Akira Toriyama, by the way, says he accepts the filler, and it just seems to fucking, no pun intended, rock him, you know. I don't think that was meant to be taken seriously, you know. But like I said, benefit of the doubt. But the simple argument I'm making is, if Superman is the strongest, he wouldn't lose. You know, there are people like the Spectre who have pretty much unlimited powers that can do pretty much whatever the fuck they want. Or do you remember when Mr. Mitchell played fucking dicks on Superman all the time? Yeah. My point being, Superman is not all powerful. Now, Jackson did make a really good argument that perhaps he's had some mental blocks in his head, like I did when he was a kid without realizing it. And that could be very well true, but unfortunately, at least back then, that was established. That was clearly made out. With this, it's just pure headcanon, in my opinion. You know, you have to jump to conclusions. I think it's really bad when a writer does that. Dragon Ball Z can be that way. Look at all the DBZ tubers who have to use their headcanon and stuff, or just use logic because the writers didn't think that far out. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk. You watch porn? Yeah, of course you do. Almost everybody does, at least at one point or another, and a lot of people do it frequently. A lot of people won't admit to it for some reason, because porn is so bad. I watch porn, I don't see the big deal about it. Big whoop. I like jacking off. Oh, yeah, hot chicks. Fucking, I don't care. I don't care. I like it. I like it a lot. If I could convince my partner, I'd watch porn of her, but you know, that ain't gonna happen. Too insecure. Man, this shit chucks. I got a new coil in there because the other one fucked up. It only lasted me about a weekend or so, maybe about a little over a little over a week. That's me about 5,000 puffs, I think. So this one's on puff 64. I set it back after taking about 100 puffs. So I would say 164. Just round it up. So hopefully this one lasts me a while. This is another thing that came with the TFV8 kit. So I'm pretty happy with this. Cheers. Oh yeah. Nice big hits. I'm definitely a cloud chaser. Woo 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 woo! I'm back. Alright, well that about does it for this video. Thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. If you can, support me on my Patreon at Cow Kings. It really does help out a lot. I'm going to take a few more puffs and then call it a day. You might see some more videos later on vaping related stuff. Oh, definitely baked. Weird. Alright, everyone. This is Cow King signing off. Have a wonderful day. Peace.